Hello, everybody. Welcome to Central Maine Community College, Auburn, Maine, for a college basketball doubleheader as the Central Maine Community College Mustangs welcome the Bobcats of Paul Smith from New York State, and that is a conference opponent. The women will tip off in a few minutes, and the men somewhere around 3 o'clock. Paul Smith led by head coach Brad Rideout in his third season, bringing in a 4-3 record. I'm Jim Toomey, along with our producer Rob Munzing, Abdul Lama on the camera. Central Maine, coached by Andrew Morong, coming in at 9-0. And we'll take a break and come back and tell you a little bit more about each team. But you're watching college basketball on Munzing Media Sports.
Since 1964, the mission of Central Maine Community College has been to serve the surrounding communities with an enriched and inclusive learning environment. The college takes pride in transforming students into employees through lifelong learning opportunities that expand career aspirations and improve current workplace skills. While the most evident changes have been made to the physical layout of the college, the real magic happens within the learning. Engaging in classroom conversations, collaborating in immersive hands-on projects in labs, and sharing through teamwork in academics and extracurricular activities provides students with opportunities to think critically, solve real-world problems, and become lifelong learners. At CMCC, students are surrounded by peers all working towards the same goal, with expert faculty who seek out innovative ways to make classes more than just a lecture, and staff who make student success their priority. Students are empowered to forge their own path towards graduation and beyond. Please join us in celebrating the 60th anniversary of Central Maine Community College and be part of our continued journey of growth and innovation.
Back down here, floor side here. Long time no see. Last night, Coach, and quick turnaround here. A tournament flavor to this, back-to-back games, and a play again tomorrow to test the ladies. I think you managed that last night a little bit, knowing you'd have a quick turnaround. Talk a little bit about how you approach that.
Yeah, especially with the three super quality teams this weekend. Berkeley being ranked in the top 8 of the Division I poll, and then Paul Smith here for the first time being ranked in the top 10 of the Division II poll in the history of their program. And the Vermont Randolph tomorrow, it just doesn't get any easier. So what a great weekend of basketball, small college basketball. Just glad it's at home. If you have to do a 3-game stand, you might as well do it on your home court. So, yeah, last night we were able to rest some kids a little bit in the second half. Obviously, we could have played Hunter and Ella more to pad their stats, but that's what other schools do. We don't do that, so we're playing the long game.
Yeah, exactly right. Hunter's really made a explosive entry into the lineup here, and you mentioned with Eller, and if you're looking at defending you guys, what do you do? I mean, it really presents matchup problems for teams.
Yeah, it really does, and we try to think ahead. Like, all right, if we were playing us, if we were them, what would we do? And it's like, well, we'd go zone. Well, because we're so big and we can drive. But then you leave the shooters open, and then you can't play zone. You have to go man, but then you can't match up with the height. So I'm just, very fortunate. We spent a lot of hard work building this recruiting class to create this versatility, and I'm just excited to see the freshmen really continue to grow, and our diversity of our skill set's just going to continue to flourish.
Well, one of the things that you are is a great proponent of women's and girls high school basketball as well. You've got former players out into the coaching ranks. That's a nice dynamic. And one of your former players, Casey O'Brien's, brought her Lincoln Academy team in here today.
Yeah, Cagney brought Lincoln Academy, their varsity girls team. She's the head coach there. They won their season opening game last night by a bunch at MCI. It's just great having the alumni come back, and it's great having the alumni still involved in the game of basketball to help grow the game of girls basketball in the state of Maine.
Well, you're doing a great job with that, Coach, and continued success to you. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll have the tip-off after this.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. countries. This kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good. Like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like USCA.
All right, welcome back, Central Maine Community College. We're heading towards 1 o'clock, East Coast time zone, Eastern Standard Time. We're still on, Rob? I can't hear myself. Okay, Rob, okay, I lost you for a second.
Okay. We back?
Got some clicks down there.
Okay.
Paul Smith's women coming in 4-3. They played 6 games at home. They were 3-3, and they won their only road game. The last 2 games, they defeated Southern Maine 91-64, and the most recent game, Vermont State Johnson, which is a NCAA Division III team, 74-47. And actually, the most recent game, they defeated Bryant and Stratton Albany 68-54. Of course, they're here tomorrow to take on the University of Maine Augusta at 10 o'clock. Central Maine coming in 9-0, 5-0 at home, 4-0 on the road. They did play some exhibition games, if you look at the schedule, that were not actually official games to count, so that's why they're 9-0. I didn't get any shooting stats on Paul Smith from the website. As far as the Mustangs go, they shoot 45.8 from the floor, 32.7 from behind the arc, and 68% at the foul line. They defeated Berkeley last night, 91-53. Hunter Hartsgrove had a tremendous game, over 30 points, 33, I believe, without looking. And everybody got involved, and it was a great night for the women. And again, during the warm-ups, we saw Zoe Bedford cheering her teammates on after having ACL surgery. And she's such a positive person. And she's going to contribute, even if she's not playing, Rob. We've interviewed Zoe a couple of times, and she had that situation where she hit, 6 threes in the first half of the game.
Yes, wow, yeah, lit it up.
But she's always smiling. And we hope she recovers. And her coach from Australia is here for the weekend while he's in the U.S. So there's always human connections beyond sports, obviously.
Getting a good look at head coach Brad Rideout.
Yeah, last year in 2 matchups, Central Maine won easily, 121-24 and 79-47. But a player we watched a few times, Jordan Lewis, is now healthy, a tremendous athlete, volleyball and basketball. She wears number 10. I talked to her briefly, and I said, I'm glad you're healthy. So good luck and so forth. So we're going to go down on the court. Steve Beveridge on the PA. Dropkick Murphys in the background get us going.
Yeah, there they are. Shipping up to Boston. Well, we're shipping up to Auburn today and all weekend. 12 games for us here on Muncie Media, starting last night with 3 games. 4 today, 5 tomorrow.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We ask that you please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kirk Hall on the campus of Central Maine Community College for today's women's basketball game between the Bobcats of Paul Smith College and your Central Maine Mustangs. First, the starting lineup for the visiting Bobcats. Number 4, Holly Bagley. Number 10, Jordan Luis. Number 12, Divine Johnson. Number 21, Finley Jacobson. And number 24, Jillian York. Head coach of the Bobcats is Brad Rideout, and he is assisted by Mercedes Rideout. And now for your Mustangs. From Sanford, Maine, number 1, Riley Hebler. From Miami, Florida, number 4, Rosa Prieto. From Fort Collins, Colorado, number 10, Ella Levine. From Casco, Maine, number 14, Ava Smith. And from Patton, Maine, number 21, Hunter Hutchgrove. Head coach for the Mustangs is Andrew Moran. He is assisted by Abby Nielsen and Chantel Willette.
All right, just about ready for the tip. Paul Smith will be in the dark uniforms, going right to left. The Mustangs left to right. Quite a night also, Rob, for Riley Hebler last night.
Oh, it sure was.
Took 4 take charges, and then on 2 of them, after that, you went down and made an offensive move and scored. And you went to 2 nicknames for her now, Fearless Fly on the defensive end and Roadrunner on the offensive end.
Beep, beep.
And I checked this morning, she loves them. So and she
great.
never blinked an eye, and the other players were shaken up more than her, we'll say.
That's great. Yeah. Well, we like to keep it personal for the kids, and we always check with them anything we say about them.
Paul Smith attacking. Shot missed by Jacobson. She got the rebound, a reset to 20 for the Bobcats of Paul Smith College. Beautiful area of New York. There's a steal by Smith. Ball got loose, and somehow Ava Smith got it to Prieto. Hartsgrove back to Prieto. Baseline, Levine squeezes her way through. No good. Paul Smith's on a run out, but now Central Maine gets back. Down in the corner, that's Jordan Lewis for 3. In and out. Rebound Smith. Prieto looking things over, sends it to this side of the court to Hartsgrove. Prieto looking underneath. Looks like a zone defense by the Bobcats. Hebler, quick pass to Hartsgrove. Levine dumps it inside to Smith. Prieto for 3. Bang! Rosa Prieto, deep left corner.
Yeah. About 7 passes, Jim.
Yeah, there were a couple of possible shots, but that was a better one. Baseline shot no good by Jacobson. Again, an offensive rebound, Paul Smith. Baseline shut off is Johnson. Deflected out by CM. Comes into Jacobson. She's from Virgins, Vermont. Out of the corner, a long 2-pointer. Holly Bagley, she's a veteran, senior from Bloomfield, New York.
Yeah, we've seen these kids from...
Actually, it's a 3, I guess, Rob.
Yeah, Paul Smith's kids. Yeah, it was a 3.
Smith, 17 feet away. Shut off. Hartsgrove, baseline to Smith underneath. No good. Rebound, Lewis. Lewis down to Jacobson, and she's fouled. What a pass by Lewis.
Boy, Lewis really threaded the needle on that one.
You see that heavy brace on the right leg of Jordan Lewis. First foul, Ava Smith. One. That one spins off. Rebound, Ava Smith. Levine juggles it. Hartsgrove for three. Overshoots. Jillian York was right there. Grab it out of the air. And this is going to be Paul Smith's ball. Hartsgrove for three. No good. Gets her own rebound. Caught underneath, trying to get rid of it. Somehow gives it to Stella Lobenstein, who checked in. But there's Jordan Lewis. Lewis with the steal, going to take it all away. Comes up short. Rebound, Hebler. That ball got deflected. Nice steal. Delaney Curley, number 5, ended up with it, the sophomore from Montrose, Pennsylvania. They have 10 players on the roster. I understand Palin Hampel did not make the trip. Hope she's watching. Three-pointer by Lewis, no good. Atala to Hartsgrove. Hebler on that far side. Shut off. Lobenstein behind the arc. High post to Atala. Hartsgrove for three. That one rattles off. Rebound grabbed off the floor by Lewis. 2:40 remaining, first period. Lewis through traffic, lays it around the rim and in. That's the Jordan Lewis we remember from a couple years ago. 4-point Mustang lead. Lobenstein.
Over 40 programs.
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
I don't know. Go ahead, Jim.
Back in action. Bobcats ball, start the period. Trailing by 10. There's a three-pointer, Bagley. No good. Nice hustle by Jillian York, but she could not corral it. Prieto on the far side. Atala shut off baseline. Lobenstein. Levine, baseline to Reese. A little too strong, but tracked down by Prieto. Three-pointer. Bang for Rosa Prieto's heating up today. Okay, I went on my phone, Rob, and it saw action, but it stopped with the score 14-10.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too. All right. So we may be having a internet issue here.
23-10 Mustangs. Prieto no good. Nice rebound, Levine. And
What
a
I'm
foul.
what I'm going to do is end this one and try to come back clean. So.
All right, are we still announcing for the tape version, or?
Yeah. Go ahead and continue to do play-by-play, Jim, and I'm going to try to bring it back up, see if we can get a clean feed going out. Everything looks good on my stats, but I don't know. Okay.
Brooke Piscatelli in for the first time, number 22 for Central Maine. Three-pointer, a little bit long. Hartsgrove has returned, and for the first time, 55, Cassie Werune. Paul Smith shot by Bagley, no good. Rebound, Hartsgrove. Second foul on Holly Bagley. Here comes Prieto. Hartsgrove gets it into Levine, but not quite because Jordan Lewis got in the passing lane. Bounce pass by Lewis. She got it back. There's a three-pointer off the rim by Johnson, but Johnson tracks down her own rebound with nice hustle. Lewis down the lane, tries to create, and she's going to shoot two. First foul, Ella Levine.
Good Louise up on